Oop, Shadow Realm pull. Oh, here it is. It's the Curator. Is that the Curator? I recognize those ankles anywhere. Yes! Come on, get him, Steve! By the way, the Curator's name is Steve. To the Forgotten Battlefield. We have just finished a pretty long trip of bouncing around.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the paint trees. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. Nothing to approve.
Lead the way.
How's the voice volume? Is it coming through clear for everyone? Ruh-roh.
Let me show you something.
Gradient counter. Some enemies can cast gradient attacks. Gradient attacks are powerful, can only be defended with a gradient counter. What the hell does that mean? Press R2 to perform a gradient counter.
Didn't really need it.
They're adding more counter buttons for us. Awesome. You may leave. I have no interest in speaking with you. There it is. Have you sufficiently recovered? If so, then you can help. There's much left to do. Who are you? Help with what? I guess not. Pity. I'd hoped to return to more important matters. But instead I must occupy my time with this. What do you mean? What occupies your time? An exercise in futility. I really don't have time for this. It's probably for the best that you don't get involved, after what happened before. Go and play with your friends. I'll handle this. The woman has gone silent. Intriguing. Most intriguing. Frames are for scrubs, apparently.
Hey. You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls. Come on.
Oh shit. Well, that seems a little uncalled for. A simple hello would suffice. Oh no, we're just straight up falling. Okay, bye. Well, she wanted to bury Gustave. Oh! Why is there blood? Oh no. Well, that is not helping her desire to get away from all that. I don't feel like he needed to destroy the bridge, though. Dude's got 6 arms.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Ready?
Well, okay.
My turn.
Alright. Easy start. Now he phases. He's got 6 arms. He's gonna use them. There it is.
CL, incoming.
Oh, hey, Luna. I'll take that. Dualliste? Base attack has 1 extra hit. That is disgusting. That is the best chroma I've ever seen. Base attack has an extra hit. Also, one-shot that guy an expert. So...
Turns out this Nevron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
So I really liked that kill, but I wish the graphics was keeping up.
This is what we're fighting for.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
SKA shrank himself.
couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us.
You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Big crier. Well, Verso wasn't wrong. It's a great spot. Find your way through the forgotten battlefield. Check. Yeah, figures camp time.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then, we'll take the paintress's heart.
Okay, so he has traveled with other expeditions. But still, why is he unable to, like, thwart Renoir? Like, Renoir is able to kill all of these expeditions, and he can't stop him? What makes Renoir so much more powerful than he is? Make sure to spend time with everyone. Check up on the others. Okay, now we see her writing in a journal. That's the expedition journals we're picking up. So maybe she is actually recording memories that are useful.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
But again, like,
But how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
that was a suggestion I had last stream.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
Yeah, it's only been a few days since the gommage.
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Just in time for it to be worth, pinching on that. Plus, you always know who's doing it. It's Gustav originally, so Charlie Cox can do that voice acting. The relationship stuff, like, I'm pursuing it because, like, we should, right? But I have no idea why.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right. about condolences. We offer them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted.
And we're inclined to believe Verso
Gustav and the
knows
others.
something about Mael.
They really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Yeah, it seems like most of the groups started off better than we did. Many of them surviving the whole year before the Gamage took them.
If Minoko's not here, that means... slow as ever, mon vieux.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. Esquire, did Verso pull you into another adventure? New friends.
Speak our language.
He had a lot of time to kill, so I taught him.
Ladies, could I interest you in a duel?
Definitely a gestural.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Minoko down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Minoko's fighting style is a bit peculiar.
No distraction, son. I'm really busy beating up strangers.
Minoko and Noko.
Noko, what are you doing here?
Makes sense.
Noko, you said Nevron?
Oh. A stalact.
The only thing I can think of is like New Game Plus and immediately buffing the crap out of your weapons, but I don't know if they even start low.
Friends of Verso, as honored guests, the first fight is yours. Defeat the stalact with your fearsome talents.
Right. Oh. You're serious?
Yes, he is. You little coward.
See, now this feels like a fire.
Let's carve a path.
Verso, Why aren't you using gradient attacks?
I don't need pointers from the one sitting on his lazy ass.
You didn't teach them, did you, you lazy old fart? Very well. I shall generously...
Ready to strike.
Or rather, I mean, it was a quiet chat, and with the Twitch integration, it's a lot more fun when chat's
Found
active.
worthy friends, Verso.
Jealous?
What are you doing?
I just need the foot. Aha!
He transforms by collecting Nevron feet. Don't ask me how it works. I've never understood.
That's outstanding.
Now that we've had some good battles to warm the spirits, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We're heading for old Lumiere.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
Good. Good.
Yes, good.
Noko's coming too.
Oh, you are?
L'homme mercante va dormir. C'est mon retour, trésorier. Voici le meilleur mercanteur du monde.
As a responsible parent, this is a superb idea. Let us go to old Lumiere.
Grande sucamene, nella structura godão. Should parla de nema, nemeninez de gestrado. Should do dormir, ora seguito en norte.
This exit north to Old Lumiere, otherwise you can go talk to the Grandis. Sure. Oh, here we go, cinematic.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. Right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
A little warning! That was a little unexpected. I don't think we were all ready for that.
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of Old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
Jesus. Ready to go? I am doing fantastic. I'm glad to hear you are as well. Oop, cutscene. Someone
Doesn't
Eskier's
that look
rocks?
like one of Eskier's stones?
Yeah.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Minoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first.
I still can't get over the fact that if this was D&D, nobody
Any
would get
idea
anything
what this
done.
is?
Because it would be like
I'm
6 hours of
afraid
dumping
not. This is
information.
my first time here as well.
That looks like hair, by the way. Painter's hair. 85?
58.
Ah,
They
58.
were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so.
Ooh, do they say something about Verso? Is this the first expedition journal ever that gives
They
us
made it
relevant
surprisingly
story
far.
info?
An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now.
Verso would never harm her.
Oh! Verso is something! I always suspected Verso was something. I always knew.
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Nogo's still with us? Please tell me he's not going to join us in combat.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Monoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you?
Still waiting to see what Verso's problem is. So, Verso's goals align with us to a point, I
Speaking of
believe.
her-
I really think they're doing a good job slow playing a lot of information. Like, SKA in particular is a good example of knowledge that can't really share it. How nobody has grilled the shit out of Verso, though, is killing me.
This manner's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
So, I'm starting to wonder if there are some people, like Mael, for example, who were here during the fracture and were effectively, like, painted in time, so to speak, where they can't really die, they're just reborn. And I wonder... Because we know Renoir and Alicia have some weird ability to Shadow Realm, presumably tied to the Paintress, something like that. Mael seems to have that same capacity. That's a big old lion. Hey, Andy, what's going on? Look, it's the Louvre. I know French museums, or art galleries, or whatever they're called. Also, folks, little known fact, French nobles competed to see who could have the most balconies that nobody used in a manor they owned. That's why they're called Bastilles. Just a French fact. Alright, here's Alicia. Nope, that's the Curator. Nope, that is something else entirely. I am not getting the warm
open the door
fuzzies.
for her.
Saw that coming. Verso, anyway. Hey, it's Renoir!
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Yeah, Verso, shit plan. For a shit person. There's Alicia. Who, by the way, looks like it might be Mael under the mask. So many questions. So many versions. Notice the lack of fighting. Mael is clearly among a group of them that they simply, there's no interest in fighting. There's something, there's some other resolution they're looking for, and it's tied to Mael.
Must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth.
The truth.
Son.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the
Is your
man who
father?
murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic.
See there, he's separated.
Can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Well. Oh my god, that does sound like Andy Serkis, doesn't it? Alright, who's my team right now? Alright, now I expect another phase here, but we'll see. Well, but it's story too, so who knows? Yeah, see, look, the FPS just tanks again. This really irritates me. Okay, so Mael created a shield? No. So what happened then?
Everyone all right?
Why is everyone alright? Where's Noko?
Look.
He was the only one I cared about!
Noko's broken. Why can't you accept who you are?
Yeah, see there, he called her Alicia. And now she's in this broken, fragmented piece of time, which we've seen multiple times before. Except she seems to have stepped outside of it from everyone. I knew I recognized those eyes. Still begs a million more questions, though.
What is that? Will you tell me your name?
This is fine. Yeah, the manor's straight on fire. Don't walk back into that. Also, use your mystical time-bending powers and give me Noko back. Or just disappear the manor. You know, I'm starting to think we don't have the same priorities.
Alicia.
Fuck!
Where did Renoir go? Renoir! See, now we need vengeance on Renoir. I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like we needed vengeance on Renoir before. The Gustav thing, I get it. But Noko? Noko? And first of all, second of all, why was everyone else fine? That attack was a nuke.
Oh, Dory. Thank you.
Alright, Verso, you got some explaining to do. You jerk face.
Care to explain?
Yeah, the jerk face.
Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right?
CL
He
playing
hasn't steered
Peacemaker.
us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Families. Complicated.
Oh my god, all of those pots I've been seeing forever, those are cairns. Every pot we saw was a dead Gestrel? Okay, folks, remember, Gestrels are supposed to get reborn. So, Noko should come back, though it sounds like there's been problems rebirthing some of them.
Say that Gestrels
Say,
reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
wait, so how is that rebirth? That's not the definition at all.
I'm so very sorry.
That's like saying I died, but my neighbor's having a kid, so I'll be back soon.
And all for naught.
You know it's serious when people start bandying
Nature's
about
heart
words
was
like
in that
not.
man, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 in their journals.
So that
So, and again, this implication that journals are much
Wasn't
more
hiding it.
detailed.
if that's what you're implying, it's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There's someone else who can help us.
Yeah, the curator just looks just like the crazy witch lady we saw in the manor.
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are Axons, yes. Like I said, that's a dead end, it's impossible.
Why? What are Axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the Monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you not dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Yeah.
Wonderful pep talk.
Besides, they can't kill
I
us
know.
if we just parry everything.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the Monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the Monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
We have plot armor. Shut up, Verso. The guy who can't die is worried about whatever. But in your house, it's why Europe is generally so good without air conditioning, is because their houses and everything are oriented for what in the actual shit is that? That is not okay. What in the hell? What? That is a creepy sap baby. And there's a door. Oh, I'm very not okay with whatever's going on there. Whatever's going on there ain't right. Is a gestural here? Oh, no, we got cinematic. This music. It's like a waiting room or an elevator.
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of Nevrons.
This never goes well for us.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
That was abrupt. Why did we switch to a horror film?
harmless. You don't need those.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Interesting. I do like that it's not staying just like the straightforward same thing every time.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths.
Very interesting. Alright, let's theorize here. Why? So the Axons are responsible. So we need their. Our plan is to get their hearts. Like, we need their hearts in order to break the barrier of the Paintress. Is it possible for the Axons to help us do it without us murdering them, thus giving them a reason to want to do that? Also, we don't have any prior information about these Axons, so their motives, they could also want the Paintress to fail for some reason. But Minoko called this guy he who guards the truth with lies. Now, we don't really have a lot of agency choices here, so I think we're going to, we're just going to, do what we have to. But folks, before we do any of that, we got to focus. This is Expedition 69. And damn it all, we're going to find what we came here for. That is the best Can you imagine being that expedition? Like, how many times that joke must come up? Expedition nice. Oh man, that must have gotten so annoying. So that's where we came from. We can tell by the orientation. Almost like they don't want to kill us. They still do though. Alright. Let's get Verso topped up. Now, what is going on here? A mask, it seems connected to the Axon. It speaks. He who lives in between, behind his veil emotions swell. For a life forced to paint, what is he but a reflection of sadness? Something happens. That doesn't look awesome. Busharo! That is definitely for Minoko. Oh no, sad face. Is it a good thing that we killed the sad face? Interestingly, we were thrown back to the beginning of the game. Alright, feels like we're coming up on him now. Yeah, here we go. Now remember, we skipped a side pathway. That's the one we killed, right? Where you going, CL?
I think you pissed him off.
He's not dead. Are we shadow realming this again? Yep. This is his avatar, if you will, the voice.
People want so badly to know what's behind the mask. Front, back, recto, verso. Great art is both window and mirror. Whether it's your mask or theirs.
Harmless, huh?
He's the real Axon.
Child, we all need masks, but how you use them.
That's a good twist. I'm happy with that. Increase damage until you take a hit. Well, that's going to show up in speedrunning. Alright, mask is down.
We did it.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
We all need masks.
Oh shit. It's face huggers! Well, Minoko's safe. CL seems unaffected. Why?
This mask can't hurt me.
That's the anxiety mask.
Because it is me.
That was unexpected. I was not predicting CL to be the one to make the power play here, though, again, it helps balance out the characters. But I'm not sure I understand. I don't feel like she was set up for that,
Okay.
though.
What happened?
Axon down. Let's bring this to the Curator.
Yeah, like, I feel like I'm gonna need some clarification on why CL wasn't affected. Because that's the kind of thing, like, if it was an
Vice versa,
anime...
wasn't it? Renoir.
That was Verso, wasn't it? Wait, what? What does it mean, that was Verso, wasn't it, Renoir? He's not really Verso anymore? I'm confused. Alright, this is piece 1 for the Curator.
Me? You want me to give it to you?
Why?
And he's never been big on answers before, so...
I saw...
What happened?
I saw... It was... Renoir?
I used to see him in my nightmares too. He can be quite traumatizing.
See, now Verso is gaslighting because he knows, he suspected the same thing. He saw it. So he's still trying to hide something. I'm really convinced Verso wants something that really doesn't have anything to do with our benefit. He needs us to get there, though. Check up on the others. So this is a good example of the show don't tell. Mael's leaning on Esquier. It's a place of comfort in their downtime. Like, you don't have to talk about them being best friends. We can see them regularly spending time together. I like the idea that you can have things contained within the Piscos other than just weapons. Like the idea that you can just cart around a grand piano. I can't be the only one who feels like his inevitable betrayal.
What song was that? I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
Can you play another?
Sure. We have all night. Okay, ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. Esquier, you ready?
And now remember, Mael had a nightmare much earlier, I believe, of killing Verso. And we saw she had another nightmare about Gustav dying, and both turned out to be true. Or the first one turned out to be true. I think I'm remembering those right. There's a lot of fuzzy details in those nightmares. It's right in the journal. We're going straight to trouble here. Folks, let me know if you can hear any background. I can hear some noise through my headphones. This is beautiful. Oh, whoa.
Is she the Axon?
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
Verso seems to be struggling. Yeah, see, the others look uplifted.
What's going on?
Yeah, see, they're all feeling things. Ciel and Luna, Verso is in pain. Minoko
She's
seems
manipulating
unaffected.
your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
This feels like stuff they should have talked about before walking into the lair of the serpent.
Before we all lose our minds.
Like side voice lines to talk about it. So I'm a little annoyed.
We're finally there.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there.
I don't have access to the final ability I wanted yet. Minoko might be better than Luna here, but we're gonna stick with this for now. I'm gonna stick with this.
She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Yeah, and so remember, we are confident Mael is much more deeply tied to this than she knows, and Verso knows that, but he won't tell us anything because he's a jerk. So Mael saying, "Oh, this is familiar. I swear I've heard this before." It's because we know she's deeply tied to this, but this incarnation of her or whatever's going on doesn't remember it. All right, let's see. Let's see what she's got for us. Haha! I can pause! May, you were right. I can pause. Folks, I needed to find out if I could pause, because I want to be able to pause in the middle and discuss my irrational theories. But I don't have to discuss them now, because, well, it doesn't need to be paused yet. But I did find out I could pause! Also, shut up, May. I mean, it is a beautiful melody. Remember, she's one of two Axons who we decided we need to kill in order to get to the Paintress. Take that book. Luna's parents. Presumably. It's Gustav! What does Ciel see? Her husband. And Minoko sees Noko. Verso, who do you see? Who does Verso see? Verso didn't see anyone. So my FPS is crashing out on me. Alright, we successfully killed a person whose only crime was dancing. I think. I can't shake this feeling that I'm the bad guy. So, Ciel saw through Tail saw through the other Axon with no explanation. Luna is involved in this one. We don't know why. Yeah, that music was very loud, but I can't change it mid-cutscene. Yeah, I don't know why the game can't just come up with a consistent range of sound. Back at camp. We have both Axon hearts now. The Curator should be able to form the weapon. Oh, that's right. Mael had to be the one to give him the first piece. So too is she the second. Though again, we don't know why, other than we know that everything here seems to sense that she belongs here. And I still maintain the Curator is a huge piece of this puzzle. And here's the Shadow Realm again. We've seen this a lot. It's almost like a time stop. It's how Renoir and the others move around.
You again.
And here's Alicia, which, for all intents and purposes, appears to be Mael. Or Mael, her, probably more appropriately. Oh.
Why?
Well,
The Curator
What
pulled
did you
her
say
out.
this time?
I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was... Why do I keep seeing things?
It looked to me like the Curator acted and stopped the other one attacking him.
Who are you?
Oh, what if the Curator is Gustav? That'd be sick. Would really ask more questions than it would answer. And that is a weapon for Mael. I hope we did just actually get just a super badass weapon. Also, Minoko's weapon hanging in the background looks like a freaking cowbell. Can you imagine all these cinematics with just a cowbell in the background as it like a wind chime in the breeze? Barrier breaker acquired. You can now face the Paintress at the Monolith. So I think what I would have preferred from... because I've been thinking about this more. Also, it's theory crafting time. So what I would have preferred is, for the journal, I wish they would have given like a codex, like almost like Mass Effect's codex with like this lore dump. So it's this thing you can absolutely ignore if you want to. Like Subnautica has one, Mass Effect has one, and people who really want to dig into it do, and people who don't, and that's fine. But it would allow, because first of all, they have to have all this information like in the background, these thoughts. What did this expedition do? What did this because that's the world building. Like usually there's a lot more in the background than what you show. But it would have made it feel so much more. And whenever we found an expedition's journal, it could have been a much bigger thing. And by that I mean like give us their sound clip dialogue that tells us like what happened, but then give us their journal, their logs, And you can find a way to make it so it's not too voluminous or anything like that, but give us a few key things. Like we talked about, you know, a Nevron dex, like here's the Nevron, like showing here's its main attacks to prepare you. Because you still got to figure the timing out and stuff. And if there's an enemy that you really think is really important, you could have it like really well hidden or guarded by an epic boss or something. Or you could always just not have it available until after because you wanted that enemy to be really, you know, special or something like that. But like Expedition 67, for example, which we found in Sirene's area, they ultimately died to Sirene. The whole point of this game is built around, you know, for those who come after. I wanted to see more success coming because of those who came before us. Now, there's one example of the ones who were the Scavenger, that the Scavenger sucked their chrome out. This was in, not the Red Forest. I don't remember what it's called, but we beat the Scavenger. Really hard side boss that you really just don't have to do. But the expedition that was there talks about they were dying, they knew they were dying, and so they used their bodies to build a bridge. Now, it ends up only going to the chromatic ballet, which you can completely ignore, but it was really cool conceptually. The idea that genuinely what they did is what allowed us to do it, or other groups that left behind pythons so that we could get to some unexplored area. Like, things like that that really leave a note. Like, even like SKA, like take SKA out of the game for a moment. Like, for example, we need to swim. Imagine there's a boat, and there's a dead expeditioner. We finished construction of this. We'll never get to use it. This is for those who come after. And like you could have done a lot with that, but there's so much idea around those who come after and very little execution on it, which is like it. I feel like there were a lot of opportunities for that were very low lift, and so it annoys me when they're not there. All right, let's go to sleep. I'm guaranteeing a cutscene here. Miles gonna have a nightmare. Alright, group's awake. Oh, because they don't let you... That's why there's no checkup.
Done it.
Because it's a forced cutscene.
We're really going to face the paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
I forgot to take her glasses off.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
Her tone is playful, so
What
it's
are you
not
talking
Verso.
about?
It's someone's birthday.
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you?
Lona's birthday. Or his.
Nobody ever wondered what SKA was made of, did they? Well, SKA and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Verso. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
What the hell?
I stored my personal stash inside him. All excellent vintages.
What the hell?
I normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
God. What?
I told you to stop drinking alone.
What on earth?
To your great generosity.
Just to be clear, though, he stored his stash, but he's puking the wine, which means he opened the wine and dumped it into SKA.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Like, so that is definitely a bunch of sloshed around mixed wine. Man, we are so close. Yeah, maybe SKA has compartments. Oh, here we go. There's Alicia. The masked figure we recognize as a Phantom of the Opera Mael. And this is his sister. That's a great shot. Looks like an exceptionally old letter. I don't know what that said. It might have been one way out, one way back, one way forward. I mean, it's a pretty dope mask.
My beautiful sister doesn't need this ugly mask.
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death? And who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison.
Is his motivation really that
Despair
one-dimensional?
blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes.
Between the bars of their prison.
In the shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
So remember, we know that Verso is holding back a lot of clarity from us. But that tease there wasn't enough to think there's really more, as opposed to just Renoir saying... It sounded like Renoir was arguing that we are given meaning because we die. Which, okay, yeah, but we don't need to only live to 30 for that to give us meaning. So it does seem like Renoir is truly only protecting himself, but he has also said on several occasions that it may not seem like it, but what he's doing is a kindness. So why does he think, like, is it just this, the crazy delusion of I'm doing you a favor by giving your life meaning, which is just, kind of insane, pretty weak villainy? Or is he saying, and the implications of, Verso and everything else, is that truly, if they go through with this, something else happens. Which, the good version of story here is that we're going to get there, and genuinely, if we go through with this, something horrible happens. And now we know when we have to make the choice. But if that is the case, that means Verso is holding out on us, hoping that in the moment we will carry it out without giving us time to truly think about the decision. Which again, Verso is a jackass.
Wow. I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
That's ridiculous.
You bunch of drunks.
How much wine was in there? Alright, well, we're headed straight for it. There's nothing else. Here we go. And this, I believe, is us officially farther than anyone's ever reached before. Interesting, Luna's doing it. Oh no, she's gonna have to give it to Mael. They're trying to reinforce...
You should do the honors.
So we broke down the barrier. Interesting. How did the Gestrel get here? Yeah, it just says care for a good deal. Oh no, we've already... Hold on, we've already talked to that guy. Wait, why did it teleport us back? Interesting. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna head right back in. Wait, what? Okay, I was like, Alright, here we go. The Monolith. I'm strongly disinclined to believe this is the end, but it will be big, whatever it is. Is she sobbing?
We can do this. For Gustav.
For all of them. Yeah, Verso's face is super sus. Oh man, her ankle's messed up. She doesn't even know we're here.
Ready to strike.
We gonna... You gonna wake her up at all? Yeah, there's not even anything to really target. Like, look, there's no red indicator. Yeah. Yeah, notified.
Let the ink flow.
So, we need the... Yeah, we need... I guarantee we need Mael's sword, which I do have equipped.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's just melee. That was... Doesn't seem to react.
Cut him down.
I mean... What are we doing here?
A storm is coming.
You're outmatched.
Still doesn't seem to react. Folks, I don't want to... Remember, I am freshly traumatized from accidentally killing Goat Mom. But we are building gradient charges right now. As little sense as that makes. Oh, we
time to
were.
end
Actually,
this.
maybe we're not. Alright, we're gonna start trying different things, but I wanted to play the waiting game. Nope, see, it is the waiting game. There
Our
it is.
attacks do nothing.
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work. Wait, Mael.
I don't think this is...
And there's crazy hair Curator Twinsy.
No.
Yep. Is she the actual paintress? What on earth?
Everybody okay?
Minoko seemed unaffected. See, now Verso was unaffected. He hugged Mael, saying, if you're gonna do this, I go with you. Or
What?
you're gonna kill me too.
This might be our only chance.
Yeah.
Is that Mom?
Okay.
That might be Mommy Dearest. I have so many questions. I wonder if he's actually from before the fracture, and the fracture has something to do with what they did. Well, we reached the monolith, but I don't know what the hell is going on! I would like some answers.
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you alright, Mael?
Up there. She's... the paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Folks, Expedition 70 has been here. So these flags are numbered. Expedition 70 has been here. Which begs a lot of questions. Now, to be fair, it was 38 years ago. A lot of things could have shifted that would allow for the possibility. Whoa. It feels like... Wait, is that Alicia? Someone's burning in fire. Well, I fell into a burning ring of fire. Whoa! What in the FPS is going on here? Well, now my FPS is back.
Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again.
That feels like progress because the thing's there, which means over here is exploration.
Again.
Yeah. It's another painting.
Teaching her children to paint, huh?
Yes, you remember Verso said his parents were both well-known artists. I feel like the paintress is his mother. Yeah. A boy and a girl. That's Verso on the right. Oh, there's 3 kids. Is that Verso on the right, Alicia on the left, and Mael in the middle? Perhaps Alicia is not actually... Alicia and Mael are not the same, but sisters? And Mael was reincarnated, and perhaps Renoir and Verso don't know why? Intriguing. That still begs the question of who the Curator is. It's like, oh my god.
Teaching her children to paint, huh?
Welcome to another episode of Theory Crafting with Mango. Mael is in the middle, Verso is on the right, Alicia on the left, and that right there is the paintress herself. Renoir's wife. Remember Verso said both of his parents were artists. Oh look! Le Eiffel Tower! That's how it's pronounced. I don't make the rules, folks. I do not make the rules. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything when that proofed last time. Now we're good. Another painting. One per biome. And that's Renoir. Probably. Maybe I didn't want that chroma. Alright, I'll go back for it in a second. I'd be upset with Renoir too. Alright, so that does confirm... I still feel like they caused the fracture. I feel like that's the big piece Verso is hiding. Yeah, look. Teaching a boy how to play piano? Presumably that's Verso. And now Verso should absolutely recognize this is him, right? But he still doesn't say anything. Like, he... This is why I keep thinking Verso is, you know, not on our side here. Like, there's some aligned interest, but he is very much out for himself here. Because he is constantly withholding this from us. I'm like 99% sure that's him. I do not trust Verso. Yeah, you. But you fight good, so... Big kahuna. Let's do it. Oh, see, look, I was worried for nothing. Nothing's gonna happen. This is fine. We're just gonna wander through. Folks, we're just gonna go to the other side there without anything happening. No boss is gonna... Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. You know what? Had to open my mouth. Oh. Hey, look! It's clearly Verso. Still waiting for a justifiable explanation from Renoir.
We're taking her down.
She's not the only one who grieves. The pain of losing you, she made me inherited. Punishment, perhaps, for not being there when it mattered. I refuse to lose my son.
That son was a stranger.
But you're not. You're not.
You lost me years ago, when I lost you.
So you leave us no choice. Tell me, how are you different from her in doing this?
I'm tired.
So trust me. We are your family.
Family is complicated.
This doesn't answer my questions!
Saving you means losing you, then so be it.
Because that makes sense.
We only need to incapacitate him.
We'll find a way to kill him.
Can we talk about this? I feel like we should talk about this. Something is coming. Oh, wait, what? Oh no.
Your sister deserves more.
I don't remember a puppy. What? It says we killed Renoir. If Renoir's alive, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, here we go. And now Verso stops us. I'm sorry, are we doing this again?
Remember who your real family is.
Oh no.
It's not her. It's your sister, your mother, me. We are your family. He would condemn us all to die for what?
Oh no.
Who do you really save with your sacrifice?
Your sister and your mother?
You're too drunk on your own illusions to understand.
Then let us celebrate the second destruction of the dishonored family.
Seems bad. Oh, Shadow Realm pole. Oh, here it is. It's the Curator. Is that the Curator? I recognize those ankles anywhere. Yes! Come on, get him, Steve! By the way, the Curator's name is Steve.
At long last, we meet.
Interesting. Knows of him, but not...
This is all you have left of your son. Destroying it won't bring your wife back. It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other.
Thanos Snap plus roses. So it seems like the Curator is a previous version of Renoir, just like Verso was saying that was a different son.
We did it, Gustav.
Like, they're the pre-fracture versions of themselves.
How did you do that?
Not sure. The Curator felt it.
Can you do it again?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can.
But so if she can do that...
What did Renoir mean?
What?
The things he said to the Curator.
I'm not sure.
I think you are. I hate you.
She's through that.
Yeah. Behind this door is the future of Lumiere. What every expedition has worked towards. I have trust in us.
And those glasses. She is killing that outfit. Hold on. We need to pause and think about this. Okay. Okay, let's rant a little bit here. The Curator Shadow Realmed in and stopped Renoir after he recovered. Now, presumably, he couldn't always do this, because no, the Curator didn't do it. He just showed Mael how to do it. Mael gommaging Renoir. So presumably, Mael is some reincarnation of the Paintress, because Mael said she could do it again. And now it sounds like she doesn't need the Curator's help because she knows how. Renoir said that the Curator was not the son he wanted. So I think the Curator, the faceless ones, are the pre-fracture souls. And then the resurrected ones, including Renoir, including Verso, are the different reincarnations, similar to the Gestrals. Remember that Noko died. They can bring it back, but it'll be a different Noko, which begs the question why it's still Noko, but whatever. So I feel like it's something similar to that. Because Verso and Renoir are family, but the second generation of fractured reincarnations, by all appearances. So many questions. And so Renoir said it won't bring... Like, all you'll do is destroy your bond with her. The Curator and the faceless woman, who we presume is the Paintress. I presume is the Paintress. So it seems like the Curator wants to end the cycle. And it seems... So the problem I have is it seems like Renoir's only motivation for stopping the Expeditioners is to avoid breaking the cycle, which appears to exclusively be protecting Renoir and his family. Like from an individual paternal perspective, sure, I get, but from a big picture, is just outright genocide for the sake of saving 3 people. So, not really going down in history as a villain whose story I can get behind. Interesting. I love these glasses, though. Okay, folks, let's, my rant shall end there. But I have, there's still so many questions. But I think we're getting closer to answers. Hello, Mother. I have come to talk. That's a nice graphic. That'd make a good mouse pad. Alright, now is the Curator gonna show up? And who is the Curator? Because my suspicion is the Curator and this woman are the original versions of Renoir and his wife.
The Paintress.
Yeah.
She looks like the Curator.
Mm-hmm.
Renoir. He mentioned the Curator's wife. She's the Paintress.
Yeah, come on, characters, catch up. I've been here for ages. And I'm
Come back.
Yeah, I'd be backing up too.
The fire. Are you really here?
Yeah, see, these are reincarnations.
Or is he?
Yeah, so I'm convinced there was a family pre-fracture. That's the Curator, her, Mael's other form, and then these reincarnations.
Is he playing tricks again?
Tricks and again.
Alicia.
Yeah, that's Mael's previous name.
Alicia.
Your face.
My face. What about my face? Are you going to burn it again?
Alicia's your daughter.
And Mael reminds you of her. The daughter you lost.
I think it's more than just that.
Come along. Let's go home.
Yes. You need to go home.
This feels a little more like an exorcism. Like she just can't let go and he's trying to help her on. But I'm still convinced there's some other ulterior
This is
motive.
another trick. She's not Alicia. You are not my Verso.
No. Verso's dead.
No. You are his creations, not mine.
Is the key? I don't know who wants what.
You will not take this canvas from me.
That seems bad.
This is what you created the expeditions for.
Tomorrow comes.
All right. Surely everything's just gonna go fine.
I don't like this.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's her body! Oh, nap time's over! Oh no!
I'm in danger!
But it's okay, everyone's gonna start back at full health, right? Everyone's gonna start back at full health. Combat evac! What, he's just been hanging on to it? What a we could have flown up here, you asshole!
Let's go.
Found it where? Time to go, time to go, time to go, time to go. Why are we doing circles around her? Leave! What are you doing? What is our... Wait, are we fighting on his back? This feels like a bad game plan. Oh good, they're still dead. I was hoping that would happen.
Renoir
Summons her
can
weapon
grieve
from her
however he
pallet.
likes, but I get to grieve my own way.
This feels not awesome. Someone's a giant brush of light.
Tell your father I don't need him to look out for me.
Is this a parry situation? Yes! Don't you dare phase again. And do me a favor and give my FPS back. Oh my god, is this fight not over?
Is it over?
Well, with Mile walking forward like that, I just assume the Paintress is gonna grab her.
No. We're not done yet.
Matters! We've been camping so hard.
Rest now. Things will be better soon.
We still have no explanation for why she's been doing this. There's clearly some tug of war between her and the Curator, who appears to be pre-fracture Renoir. Verso is a painting, Mael presumably is. And now the folks at Lumiere would have seen the Paintress standing, fighting, and falling. Is she gonna gomage her?
Alicia.
The way Mael jumped back makes me wonder if the Paintress did something. Imparted a memory, perhaps? Celebrate, like, this still seems premature. I feel like now that she's out of the way, the Curator or some other force can finally do what they wanted to do. And the Paintress was the only thing holding it back. And Verso doesn't care about any of that, he's just tired, he just wants to die. He doesn't care that a lot of people are going to die now because of it. Postulating here. Because I don't believe this is over. There's way too many unanswered questions for this to be over. So much is going to unravel, though. Yeah, there's the numbered tower. The numbers disappear entirely.
It's over. The number. She's gone. She's gone.
Is she, though? Mael's behaving weirdly.
It's done. You're free.
We're coming up on Mael's vision.
You are all free.
Mael's gonna kill Verso.
Is this real?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Gustav's watching over us. Hey, come.
This is where? This is the cliffside. On top of the monolith. This is where Mael's vision was.
Wanna plant it?
Where was she hiding that? Not important. This has got to be it.
Oh, presumably, there'll be no one coming after, right?
It's symbolic.
Let's go home.
Yeah.
Every time Esquier hovers off the edge of a cliff, someone dies. I still don't trust this! I don't trust this! Someone kill Verso! I'm confident he's evil! If this were Among Us, I would have airlocked him already. We just got the achievement for defeating the Paintress.
Still feel immortal?
Less than yesterday.
Shall we test it out?
I appreciate the offer.
Monoko, you've been extra quiet since we got to the Monolith.
Have I?
What now?
It's because Monoko knows what Verso's
Go
planning.
back to Lumiere and
They're friends, he's been going along with it.
life goes on.
Yeah. Decades and decades in front of us. Guess this is how it feels to be immortal. What do we do now with all this time?
The expedition might be over. But we're not done yet. There are so many questions left to answer.
Yeah. But none of them matter until Verso's dealt with. I'm so confident he's about to do something ridiculous.
Lumiere red.
I mean, there's no way we actually get back to Lumiere, right? Oh my god, we're actually back in Lumiere. No, Miles' right. This isn't... What if this isn't real? Caught inside an illusion of the Paintress, perhaps? Or the Curator? I am incapable of believing this is real right now. thought she gamaged. Oh, those are Gustav's apprentices. The woman just is some other woman, not the one who gamaged next to Sophie. Yeah, there's entirely too much tension to believe this is really over. A reasonable response. Here's Verso. Someone kick him into the harbor. H-A-R-B-O-R. Take that, Europe. That was given to him by Alicia.
Brother, I tire of the conflicts and deceptions that plague our family and theirs.
Our family and theirs.
So, I entrust you with this letter. Whether you give it to her is up to you.
I already killed her! Shit!
I'm at peace with what's to come. When the time comes, I hope you will be too. Maya, it's a strange feeling watching you with my brother, laughing and smiling.
It's for Mael, not the
without the scars or the memories that afflict me. Alicia, as she was meant to be.
Okay, so
not this
confirmed painting.
painted version that I am.
Wait, Alicia's the painted version.
My family, a facsimile of yours. And this world, a mirror, painted by your mother, the paintress, to stave off her grief. Seeing your expedition through would plunge us all into the abyss. For in ridding the world of the paintress, you'd lose the sole force standing against the one who would erase us.
There
The
it is.
one who invokes the flowers of the gommage. An act of love. For he does love her. Your father. On her monolith, she paints a warning for us all. Of the few she can save as her power wanes. We all wish for our families to thrive. Your family, however, believes only one can survive. But perhaps you'll find another way. You who have lived amongst us, perhaps you differ from your father and your sister, as I differ from mine.
Don't drop it in there, you
Your
bastard.
mother
Give it to
paints
Mael.
life.
God, I hate Verso! I hate Verso so much! He's just as bad as Gustav! Son of a bitch!
What will you paint?
Here it comes. Son of a bitch. Well, this is one of my theories that the paintress was staving off something worse. And now that she can't save anyone anymore, everyone's getting gamaged. Ciel as well. Save Luna, shit. Alright. Expedition 32. Mael solos the... Oh no, Mael's gonna go too. Okay, good talk. Okay, so folks, for anyone wondering, this is Claire Obscure, The Departed. Everyone gets shot in the head.
Make sure to drop a comment below and hit that subscribe and catch all of the smoothest mango action coming up.